Good morning, students. So we are going through the chapter Diversity in Living Organism. So in the last class, I explained you about Robert Whittaker's five kingdom classification. So Robert Whittaker gave the five kingdom classification as Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. Today we will discuss the details about the kingdom Plantae. So today's topic is kingdom Plantae. So when we are talking about the Plantae, all the groups or the types of plants were included in this kingdom. So when first we classify, if we are starting the classification of plants, first level of classification is the cellular components, no? So you can write first level of classification is plant body, whether the plant body possesses well differentiated distinct cellular components or not. Cellular components or not. The second level of classification is based on the presence or absence of vascular tissue. And if we go on to the third level of classification, then we will discuss either the plants is having, or you can say the plants is having the ability to produce seeds or not. So the plants have ability to bear seeds or not. So these are the different levels of classification while we are just classifying the plants. In the first level, we will see if the plant body, either the plant body is possesses the well differentiated or distinct cellular components or not. Well differentiated or cellular components means if we are looking into the structure of plants, we will observe that if the proper true roots are present or not, leaves are present or not, fruits is present or not. No. So first we will see if the plant body is having the well differentiated or distinct cellular components or not. Second is the presence and absence of vascular tissue. So second level of classification that we will see that if the plant is having the vascular tissue or not. So what is vascular tissue? The xylem and phloem are called the vascular tissue. What is xylem and phloem? Suppose this is a plant, this is the roots and this is a plant. So now the root is absorbing water, no? So water has to be transported all over the parts of the plant's body. So that is done by the xylem tissues. And now you know the leaves prepare food for the plant. So now this food is also has to be transported all over the parts of the plant body. So this transportation of food is done by phloem tissues. Okay. So these are the vascular tissues, or you can say the xylem tissues are responsible for transportation of water, whereas phloem tissues is responsible for transportation of food all over the plant's body. So now that what I am explaining you, that the second level of classification is we will look through the presence and absence of vascular tissue. Either this transportation system is present in the plant or not. Next is plants have the ability to bear seeds or not. Some plants don't have the seeds. Instead of seeds, they are having the spores. No. So the next level of classification is that the plants is either bearing a seeds or the plants will not have any seed. Okay. So students, depending upon their characteristics, these plants can be classified into Thallophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms and Angiosperms. We will study more about these all. First, we will study in detail about this. So first, depending upon their characteristics, the kingdom Plantae is divided into Thallophyta. Second, Bryophyta. Third, Pteridophyta. Then Gymnosperm. Then Angiosperms. I will explain these all in detail. Okay. So that I am explaining that according to their or you can say that depending upon their characteristics, the kingdom Plantae is divided into Thallophyta. Few plants are called as come in the group of this Thallophytes. Few are Bryophytes, then Pteridophytes, Gymnosperms and Angiosperms. Students, all of you make a flow chart that will be helping you to understand it more better. Okay students, all of you make a flow chart with me. First, plant kingdom. First, what I told you, the first level of classification is what? They do not have differentiated. First level of classification is do not have differentiated plant body. Now, have differentiated plant body. Okay. Next, in this Thallophyta is present. Next level of classification without specialized vascular tissue. Without vascular tissue, and that is with vascular tissue. Okay. So that is Bryophyta. With vascular tissue, do not produce seeds and produce seed. Now further classification with vascular tissue, third level. Okay. So you can write do not produce seeds. Able to produce seeds. Produce seeds. So those plants which can produce seeds are called as phanerogams. Okay. Next, now phanerogams can be further classified into. Now these are having seeds. So further bear naked seeds. Seeds are enclosed within fruits. Seeds are enclosed within fruits. So bare naked seeds is called as gymnosperm. Enclosed within fruits are called as angiosperm. On the basis of this cotyledon, this angiosperms can be further divided into dicot and monocot. Dicot and monocot on the basis of the cotyledon. The dicot is having the two cotyledons. Monocot is having one cotyledon. The seeds which are having the two cotyledon, the seeds which are having on the one cotyledon. Now students, I am explaining this flow chart. All of you listen to it carefully. Now we are just that I told you now that plant on the basis of their characteristics, the kingdom Plantae can be divided into this Thallophyta, next Bryophyta, third is Pteridophyta. So next is Pteridophyta. So do not produce seeds, which do not produce seeds is called as Pteridophyta. Here you can write, which do not produce seed is called as Pteridophyta. Pteridophyta. And next gymnosperms and angiosperm. Now all of you listen. So first level of classification, that plants either they are having well differentiated body or they are having the well differentiated body or not. So this type of the Thallophyta do not have differentiated or well differentiated plant's body. Like if we are talking about the plant, they should have a true root, true vascular system. No, so if this Thallophyta do not have the well differentiated plant body. Okay, so we will study in detail about all these. First you just learn through this flow chart. So Thallophyta do not have well differentiated plant body. Now we will talk about those plants which are having differentiated plant body. That means they are having the roots or the leaves or fruits or flowers. No. So further, the second level of classification is without specialized vascular tissue and with specialized vascular tissue. Without means the plants which do not have the special vascular system or specialized vascular tissue. Means here the xylem and phloem are absent. The bryophytes are also called as amphibians of plants. Okay, so they lacks the vascular tissues, like they lacks this xylem and phloem. So they are also called as amphibians in plant kingdom. Okay, with vascular tissue. Now the proper transportation of water is there with vascular tissue. So the third level of classification is either the plants is able to produce seeds or they are not able to produce seeds. So children, in this point I want to tell you that those plants which able to produce seeds are called as phanerogams. Okay, this is a term all of you learn. Phanerogams are the plants which are having ability to produce seeds are called as phanerogams. Whereas just I told you which do not produce seeds are called as cryptogams. Okay, so the three like this you can see the Thallophyta, Bryophyta and the Pteridophyta. These three classes of plants do not produce seeds because they do not have the external flower. So they definitely do not have the seeds and have naked embryos called as spores. So these three plants can produce spores whereas rest can produce seeds. Okay, so this type of plants which can produce spores or the naked embryo are called as cryptogamy. Okay, so it means the hidden reproductive organs because the reproductive organs are inconspicuous. All of you write here, what do you mean by cryptogamy? So you write here the Thallophyta. Next is Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Do not have external flower. Do not have external flower or seeds and have naked embryos called as spores. These plants are therefore called cryptogamy or cryptogams. Means the hidden reproductive organs. Means the hidden reproductive organs. Because their reproductive organs, reproductive organs are inconspicuous. Okay. So these three, Thallophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, are having the hidden reproductive organs, and this type of plants which are having the hidden reproductive organs, or you can say the, here underline this, hidden reproductive organs, because the reproductive organs are inconspicuous. This type of plants are called as cryptogame, whereas phanerogams, which can produce seeds. No. Now we will see the further classification of phanerogams, or the plants or the group of plants which can bear seeds or which can produce seeds. Now on the basis of the seeds, few seeds are naked, whereas some seeds are enclosed within the fruits. So see students, which bear the naked seeds are called as gymnosperms, whereas seeds are enclosed within fruits are called as angiosperms. And now if we are talking about seeds, few seeds are having a single cotyledon. Single cotyledon means cotyledon means seed leaf. No, so few seeds are having the single cotyledon, whereas few seeds are having the two cotyledon. So the seeds which are having the two cotyledon, two means dicot, they will be said to be as dicot, whereas the seeds which are having only single cotyledon, those are called as monocot. So this is the classification of the kingdom Plantae. So on the basis of the three levels, we just classify the kingdom Plantae. That is the level. After the levels of classification, we can be categorized as thallophytes, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms. Okay. So these three, Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta, are the cryptogame, where the hidden reproductive organ are present. They can produce the spores, whereas this gymnosperms and angiosperms are phanerogames, because they can produce seeds. Okay, these produce spores, these produce seeds. Okay students, so in the next class I will explain in detail about these levels of classification of kingdom Plantae, that is Thallophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, gymnosperms and angiosperms. Today you all just go through this flowchart again and again and just try to draw these flowchart by your own. That will be very easy for you to understand this concept. Okay, thank you for today's class.